Picture this. It's a chilly Tuesday evening in Dublin. The local GAA pitch is alive with the shouts and thuds of hurling practice, a scene replayed with religious fervor across rural Ireland every week. Then, there's Jadryn Dick, an atypical Irish lad with dreams that stretch beyond the traditional boundaries of Gaelic games. His tool of choice? Not a hurley, but an épée, a long, slim sword used in fencing. Now, that's not something you hear every day in a nation synonymous with rugby scrums and Gaelic Athletic Association GAA matches. With his switch from hurling to fencing at the tender age of 16, Jadryn not only astonished his family and friends, but also stirred the local sports community. His journey from wielding a hurley on windswept fields to crossing swords on the polished floors of national fencing venues is nothing short of cinematic. Today, let's delve into the story of Jadryn Dick, who exchanged his sliotar for a blade and found his true calling in the intricate and elegant world of fencing. Jadryn's story begins in the small village of Skibbereen, where hurling is not just a sport, it's a heritage. From an early age, Jadryn was quite the sight at local matches, his red hair a fiery blur as he chased the sliotar with a passion born of generations. However, despite his talent and the communal expectations, Jadryn felt an unmistakable pull towards something entirely different. It was during a school trip to Dublin that he first saw a fencing match. The elegance, the strategy, and the sheer uniqueness of it captivated him instantaneously. In the beginning, the switch was met with a mixture of skepticism and curiosity. "You're doing what now? With a sword? Are you off to save a princess? Or win Olympic gold?" joked his uncle Padraig, echoing a sentiment that many harbored. Yet those jests soon turned into admiration as they watched Jadryn grow from a novice fencer to a competent swordsman, his dedication unwavering despite the challenges. One of the defining moments for Jadryn was his first national competition in Belfast. He was an outsider, both in terms of sport and geography, in a room where everyone seemed to have handled an épée before they could walk. The sound of clashing blades filled the air, each bout a story of attack, parry, and riposte. And there, amidst seasoned fencers, Jadryn made his mark. He didn't win the tournament, but his performance was enough to silence the doubters back home. He had not just switched sports, he had transformed his identity. Adapting to the fencing community was no small feat for Jadryn. The culture was different, more individualistic, quieter, and intense in a manner unlike the communal cacophony of a hurling match. Yet, the transition revealed unexpected bridges between his old and new worlds. "It's like learning a new language, but with swords," Jadryn quipped. The precision and focus fencing demanded resonated deep within him, echoing the finesse a hurling striker must harness to land a sliotar from midfield through the goalposts. In terms of training, fencing required a shift from brute strength to a ballet of agility and intellect, challenging both Jadryn's body and mind. His coach, a former Olympian named Siobhan Kelleher, became a mentor in not just technique, but in life philosophy. Under her guidance, Jadryn embraced the nuances of this new world, his skills honed to a level where he could compete, not just participate. His achievements on the piste began to mirror his evolving identity, an Irishman in an atypically Irish sport, thriving against odds stacked in favor of convention. The local press soon caught wind of his story, and it wasn't long before Jadryn found himself a beacon for others contemplating similar leaps of faith. Community engagements and talks at schools followed, where he shared his narrative, inspiring not just admiration, but reflection. The personal and cultural impact of Jadryn's journey transcends the realm of sports. It touches on broader themes of identity, passion, and the courage to chart one's course. For Jadryn and the community of Skibbereen, the switch from hurling to fencing is a testament to the power of chasing one's true calling, no matter how unconventional the path might seem. In every lunge, attack, and hard-won bout, Jadryn Dick stands as a reminder that the heart's call, even whispered against tradition's roar, is not to be ignored. His story is a celebration of heritage and horizon, a true Irish switch that brought a dream to life, one thrust at a time.